Congress Cougars. This is Principal O'Connor here to give you our second quarter pep talk. First of all, boys and girls, we must remember that we are still in a pandemic. Safety rules still apply. So, with that said, I want to give you a few reminders. Just a reminder that at Congress Middle Schools, we have our mask on, meaning your mask on must be over your nose and under your chin. It's very important that you keep your mask on at all times, especially during the transition of hallways. In addition, boys and girls, it's imperative that you maintain 6 feet distance. That's per our CDC guidelines. And last but surely not least, make sure you wash your hands. The time allotted is about 20 seconds, so make sure you wash your hands with soap for 20 seconds to make sure that you got all of the germs off of your hands. Cougars, it's very important that we keep everyone safe and that we make sure that we are following the guidelines. Just a reminder, failure to follow these guidelines will result in you returning back to distance learning if you make it unsafe for yourself and others. So, please make sure you follow our CDC guidelines. We're all in this together to ensure that we keep everyone safe.
Hello, Cougars. I'm Dr. Grace. I'm the AP over curriculum. You can find me on the first floor in the 6th grade student services.
Hello, Cougars. I am Dr. Thompson, the 7th grade assistant principal, and I am here to just welcome you to our High Expectations Assembly. I know that as you view the various information that is provided from our fabulous staff, that you will continue to take a self-reflection on how your behavior impacts the behaviors of others. As you know, we are in a pandemic, and that pandemic causes us to be much more self-aware and how our behaviors impact the lives of others. And so you're going to be reminded to follow some safety measures that are required for each and every one of us. And I want to reiterate, as I do on a daily basis, pulling up the mask over your nose, walking on the right side of the hallway, not stopping to socialize with your friends, but saying hello from afar, because we want to ensure that all of us are safe and that all of us are going to be successful this year. And I know that each and every one of you can be successful because there's much success already inside of you.
Mr. Hawkins.
Everybody, I'm Mr. Hawkins, 8th grade assistant principal, and my main goal here is to make sure that we help support and create a safe learning environment for both teachers and students. In order for us to do that, we all have to do our jobs. Great seeing and speaking with you guys again. Go Cougars.
Hello, Cougars. I am Mr. Haynes, your single school culture coordinator and one of your administrators. For a few days during your social studies class, we will have your virtual High Expectations Assembly. Because this year is a bit different and changes had to be made, it is very important that you pay close attention to those things that we will talk about in the assembly. Again, I welcome everyone to our second quarter of the school year, and I wish you great success for the remainder of the year.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I know it's hard and unusual to see at home on the phone learning your ABCs, but on the real it's different, something you never had before. Just look at this dilemma as an open door. Check it. To do your schoolwork and learn new things while still keeping your mind on your goals and dreams. This is for everyone in Congress. We can make it through it. Doing well to excel cause we're smart and knew it. Just one thing to keep in mind, if you're fed up, stay safe, watch your hands and keep your head up. Keep your head up. Okay, now for a quick Congress Middle School public service announcement.
What's good, y'all? This is Doug B. Fresh coming at you live and direct. All of y'all out there, got a couple of things I want to talk to y'all about. Wash your hands, everybody. And everybody, wash your hands. Come on, wash your hands, everybody. And everybody, wash your hands. My people up, wash your hands. My people down, wash your hands. People from the East Coast, wash your hands. People
If you decide to leave, please take heed. Talking social distance, at least 6 feet. On a bus or the train, riding in your car. The further you're away, the better off you are.
Thank you. Wash your hands, remember.
Hands like you never ever washed them before.
Hello, my name is Philip Lusencourt, and we are your guides for student expectations.
My name's Kai, and here's why online learning rules are important. So you can succeed in this mode of learning.
My name is Leandro Brody, and the reason that rules are important in real life school is so that we are able to get a healthy education during the COVID times.
All settings. P. Positive attitude towards learning. All settings. Use appropriate voice levels. Display a positive attitude. A. Active participation. All settings. Be a positive role model. Exhibit appropriate behavior. W. Willing to work together. All settings.
Be willing to assist others. Be a good example by doing the right thing.
S. Successful we will be. All settings.
Keep hands, feet, and objects to yourself.
P. Positive attitude towards learning. Classroom. Classroom. Respect for teachers and peers. Prepared with pencil, paper, notebook, and books. A. Active participation. Classroom.
Use materials as intended. Attempt all tasks, complete all assignments on time. Follow directions the first time.
Always remember to turn in your assignments on time.
Hey Liam, you know that was due last week, right?
W. Willing to work together. Classroom. Meet expectations during teacher-led instruction, peer work, group work. Keep work areas clean.
How not to log onto your Google Meet.
And here is the right way to log into your Google Classroom.
Greetings, Congress Cougars. This is Miss O'Connor, also known as Big Mama, here to give you some academic motivation. Boys and girls, I know this year has been extremely difficult, especially during this pandemic. But what I need you to do is to stay academically focused. And how do you do that? First of all, it's important that you attend your classes daily and are on time. Specifically, if you're home on distance learning, make sure that you log on every day at your scheduled time for each class. It's important that you are getting the education, the learning strategies, and the knowledge that your teachers are teaching you on a daily basis. So make sure that you are logged on every day and on time. Also, it's very important that you do your work. How are we supposed to know that you are learning if you don't do your work? So, and make sure you turn it in on time. So when the teachers give your assignments, do not procrastinate. Hit the books. Do the assignment and turn it in. After all, your goal is to be promoted to the next level, and some of you, high school. And if you don't have the grades, sad to say, you will not be moving on to the next level. Last but surely not least, we still have FSA testing. So boys and girls, we have some things in place to ensure that you do well on the assessment. Make sure that you attend tutorial. We have tutorial in all areas: math, ELA, science, and civics. If you need that extra help, believe me, tutorial is the way to go. So make sure you sign up for tutorial. It is imperative, boys and girls, that you stay academically focused. Because, as you know, in order to earn the grade, you must do the work. With that said, boys and girls, I want to continue to encourage you, motivate you, and let's make Big Mama and your teachers proud by doing your work, doing a good job at your work, turning it on time, and make sure you're paying very close attention in classroom. If you do those two things, I guarantee you it will make a difference in your grades and overall help you with the FSA assessment. So this concludes my second semester pep talk on academics. Boys and girls, stay focused, and as always, go Cougars.
Thus, successful we will be classroom. Stay on task, engage with all activities, strive toward learning goals. Hallway. Positive attitude towards learning. Hallway. Walk on the right side of the hallway at all times. Step lively to class. Adhere to bells.
Students, you are not allowed to have your cell phone out in the hallway or during normal school hours. Cell phones are to be put away in your pocket.
A. Active participation. Hallway. Always be on time. Remain with your class at all times. Do not stop in the middle of the hallway.
Guys, walk and talk. Don't stop in the hallway.
hallway. Keep it clean. Use appropriate language. S. Successful we will be, hallway. Hall passes at all times. Restroom. Positive attitude towards learning. Be sanitary. Wash your hands and clean up after yourself. A. Active participation restroom. Close restroom door. Use restroom quickly. Return to class. W. Willing to work together restroom. Help keep areas clean. Throw away trash. Report any problems to adult. S. Successful we will be restrooms. Use facility as intended. Flush, wash hands, leave. Community. P. Positive attitude towards working together. Respect adults, peers, and other property. A. Active participation, community. Volunteer your time to help. Get involved in recreational activities. Cooperate with adults and peers. W. Willing to work together, community. Be patient by waiting your turn. Be considerate to others. Assist others in need.
Keep doing it.
S. Successful we will be, community. Practice good citizenship. Buses. P. Positive attitude towards learning, buses. Follow the bus driver's directions the first time. Use appropriate voice level. A. Active participation, buses. Remain seated and exhibit appropriate behavior. Enter and exit the bus in a safe manner. Stay in your seat and exhibit appropriate behavior. Exit and enter the bus in a safe manner. No pushing, hitting, jumping off the bus. W. Willing to work together, buses. Treat others with kindness. No bullying, teasing, or horseplaying. Use proper exit procedures. S. Successful we will be, buses. Keep all objects, hands, feet, and head inside the bus. Use good behavior at all times. Never go out to where the buses are at.
Morning Cougars, it is Mr. Haynes again. You are going to see a lot of me on campus, and you will see a lot of me probably in the morning announcements. Just as a quick reminder, as you can see in the bus loop, you have your please keep social distance stickers. Stand here on the floor. We want you to make sure that you are taking note of these. This is what we're going to use when we come out to the bus loop. and you need to stand for a minute or two on the walkway, and before or after you get off the bus. I want you to take notice of this. You are to stand here and keep your social distancing until we either move you in during arrivals or during departures, get you on the bus. Please, it is very important, students, and we will not tolerate any horseplaying in the bus loop or anyone trying to do anything other than social distance. So I just want you to be aware, again, of where you will be standing and the markings on the sidewalk. Thank you very much for paying attention to this, and thank you for abiding according or with our CDC guidelines and our social distancing guidelines at the School District of Palm Beach County.
Hello, Congress Cougars. Now I want to talk to you about Congress Middle School discipline matrix. As you are all aware, we use our 2464, which is our corrective behavior intervention form. And I want you to understand that if this becomes necessary for one of your teachers to write, the first entry, your teacher is going to have a conversation with you. They're going to try to redirect your behavior. At that time, they will let you know what you did wrong and what better choice you could have made. If they write you a second entry, they're going to call your parents to let them know what you're doing in class. A third entry means that your 2464 will be turned into me. They're also going to call your parents, and then when they turn it into me, I am going to make a follow-up call as well. And then I'm going to process your corrective behavior intervention form, and you will receive a consequence. That consequence can be anywhere from you spending a day in school suspension or for you being returned back to virtual learning. For any major behavior offenses, your teacher is not going to write you a corrective behavior intervention form. They are going to write you a student discipline referral. And at that time, it will be processed and you can be suspended from brick and mortar and from virtual learning. So students, make sure that you are governing your own behavior. Make sure you are treating other students the way you want to be treated and that you are respecting all of the adults on campus. Once again, my expectation is that you all will do well and succeed in your learning. But we need to make sure that all of the guidelines are being followed. And more importantly, make sure that your math is always up above your nose unless you are eating lunch. And make sure you are social distancing, you are not gathering, and you are not touching or putting your hands on any other student. These things are very important for our safety and for your safety. We must follow the CDC guidelines and the District of Palm Beach County guidelines as well. Remember, students, we are still in a pandemic, and it is a very, very serious situation, and we want to keep everyone safe. So remember the safety protocols on campus.